Really nice day today, Keith. Maybe a chance to rest up and stretch before you shovel tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. Well, you got that. Have you tried out your battery-powered?
Yeah, I have. It's great.
Snowblower. It's good. Yeah. Yeah. I do the shoveling our driveway so small. I'm excited, as you know, for this storm. That has been no secret. So I'm feeling good about it as we go forward. It looks a little bit stronger, a little farther west. We'll talk about that. Satellite looks good, nice and clean, and yeah, it's a nice day. If there's anything you want to do outside ahead of time. Not that tomorrow's going to be, irrationally blizzard-like, but it will be snowing. Here's our storm system that's moving through Tennessee. As I mentioned before, Tennessee mountains see snow and northern Tennessee. This is a little south, though. It's right near the Georgia line. It's still snowing. And so that's the storm that's going to move basically like this and then up towards us overnight tonight and into tomorrow. So we've got winter weather advisories, winter storm watches all across the mid-Atlantic and then trailing into Maine. Now you notice this is coastal. We're going to talk more about this in a second. This does look heaviest along the coast and just a bit inland. This is not a big mountain storm as it sits right now. So winter storm watch for Portland into the mid-coast, winter storm warning here, and then winter weather advisory, it looks like, into the Bangor area. So it's degrees of certainty about how much snow we're likely to get. The winter storm warning is kind of the highest level of certainty that we'll see 6 or more inches of snow. So overnight tonight, I don't see any problems as far as anything you want to do. Clouds come in, but unless you're up really, really late or up early tomorrow morning, you're not going to see that snow set in. It's going to be 3, 4 o'clock over southwestern Maine. The snow fills in quickly, though, so I do think it's a morning commute situation for a good part of the state. Basically, anywhere south of Bangor, it should be snowing for your morning commute. And it may be snowing moderate to heavily along the coastline and just a bit inland here. That snow continues through the late morning. You notice it's heaviest over down East Maine. That trend continues through the early afternoon. This model is notoriously a little fast, clearing us out sometimes. I'm not sure we're going to be done snowing at 3 in Portland, but it'll be in the afternoon and early evening when we do clear out. And the storm should move out of here on Friday night. It's relatively progressive, and then it's cold to start on Saturday in the single digits in a couple spots. I was saying yesterday, give me any reason to pull this 4 to 8 line down into Portland. And the models did give me a reason, and Todd did it while I was sleeping. So perfect. It makes sense for it to be including Portland down into York. I also nudged the 4 to 8 up into Bangor a bit. So that's the main change that's occurred. 2 to 4 inches for a good part of the state. This is not a mountain storm, as I mentioned before. Now, these storms are typically not linear. So yes, the heaviest snow is out here, but there's usually a band that breaks off. It's a deformation band, typically, that it's heavy away from the center of the low. So if one of those sets up out here, they could end up in the 4 to 8 band, but there's no way for me to really know exactly where that is. So I think the best guess is along the coastline and into down East Maine. After that, it's cold on Monday, and as I mentioned, Tuesday, Wednesday next week look very, very cold, even by Maine standards. So it's very winter here, from the snow to the cold weather on Saturday. Rain and snow showers possible on Sunday. Arctic blast starts on Monday. Cold on Tuesday, a high of 8. Overnight low Tuesday night, 15 below. That's the average. It'll be colder in the mountains, up to 30 below there. Along the coastline, 5 to 10 below. That's cold. Again, I think our average coldest temperature in Portland is somewhere around 5 or 6 below. So we would be hitting that. And Pat, I think finally my enthusiasm for the storm has nudged it back west.
I told you if you backed off a little bit, it would come to you.
Isn't a 38 special song? Is that it? Hold on loosely?
Yeah, there you go. Thanks, Keith.